Genesis 47, Jacob before Pharaoh. Today we will witness an emotional and significant moment. Jacob meets Pharaoh, and Joseph's family finally settles in Egypt. Let's dive together into the Word of God. Joseph went and told Pharaoh, "My father and my brothers have come from the land of Canaan with their flocks, their goods, and everything they own. They are now in the region of Goshen." Then Joseph chose 5 of his brothers and presented them before Pharaoh. Pharaoh asked them, "What is your occupation?" They answered, "Your servants are shepherds, just as our ancestors were. We have come to live in this land because there is no pasture for our flocks, for the famine is severe in Canaan. Therefore we ask that your servants may live in the region of Goshen." Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Now that your father and your brothers have come to you, the land of Egypt is at your disposal. Settle your father and your brothers in the best part of the land. Let them live in Goshen. And if you know that there are capable men among them, put them in charge of my livestock." Joseph brought his father Jacob before Pharaoh, and Jacob blessed Pharaoh. Pharaoh asked Jacob, "How old are you?" Jacob replied, "I have lived 130 years. My years have been few and difficult, and they do not equal the years of the pilgrimage of my ancestors." Then Jacob blessed Pharaoh again and left his presence. Joseph settled his father and his brothers in the best part of Egypt, in the region of Ramses, as Pharaoh had commanded. And Joseph provided food for his father, his brothers, and his entire household, according to the number of children in each family. The famine was very severe, and the lands of Egypt and Canaan were exhausted because of it. Joseph collected all the money found in Egypt and Canaan as payment for the grain people were buying, and brought that money to Pharaoh's house. When the money in Egypt and Canaan was gone, the Egyptians came to Joseph and said, "Give us food. Why should we die before your eyes? Our money is gone." Joseph replied, "Bring me your livestock, and I will give you food in exchange for your animals." So they brought their livestock to Joseph, and he gave them food in exchange for horses, sheep, cattle, and donkeys. When that year ended, they returned to Joseph the following year and said, "We cannot hide from my lord that our money is gone and that our livestock belongs to you. There is nothing left except our bodies and our land. Buy us and our land in exchange for food, and we with our land will be Pharaoh's slaves. Give us seed so that we may live, and the land will not become desolate." So Joseph bought all the land in Egypt for Pharaoh. The Egyptians sold their fields because the famine was so severe. The land became Pharaoh's property. What a great lesson we learn in this chapter. We see Joseph's faithfulness, who even in difficult times maintained his integrity and followed God's plans. Just as Joseph trusted God and was used to save his family and all of Egypt, may we also trust in God's divine purposes for our lives, knowing that He always has a perfect plan. If this message touched your heart, give this video a thumbs up and share it with those who need to hear this word. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you won't miss the next chapters of this exciting journey through the Bible. In the next episode, we will see Jacob bless his sons before departing. Don't miss it. May God's peace be with you. A big hug, and see you soon.